Hi everybody, welcome to Dancing Luna Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. And this is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody out there. And also, this is not going to be directed towards love or anything specific. Just asking for any guidance or messages for the highest good of any Sag, or anyone really who's watching this video. Going to get a couple of oracle cards to start. Any messages that Sag might need to hear today. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So, weight of the world. I don't know what you might be carrying, Sag, but this is here to say it's time to let it go. It's not yours to carry. It's not your burden. You don't have to carry the burdens for everybody. So if you have a tendency to do that, or that's something that you're struggling with right now, it's okay to let go. It's okay to let go. Let it off your shoulders. Just let it go. Take a deep breath and just release it. Release it. The Seas of Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Okay, well, that kind of speaks for itself. Bringing unconsciousness to light. Great way to do that is meditation. Seeing potential, that goes right along with letting go of the weight of the world. Letting go of what feels heavy and feels problematic. It may be a time for you to get quiet and do some meditation and expand your consciousness. Get into your higher consciousness. Get into observer mode. Get quiet. Take some time to breathe and let go, and expand. Expand the mind, Sag. Okay. Just going to get some regular tarot cards to see what's going on with you right now. Any messages that Sagittarius need to hear for their highest good. Any messages Sagittarius needs to hear right now. What messages does Sag need to hear right now? This might be a time for you to collaborate with others, Sag, to get together and take counsel from people that you trust. Is it about working together? Hang on, let's just see. It's no mistake that the Four of Pentacles is here, and your oracle card was about like releasing the weight of the world, letting go. So this is a call to work with others. Let's see what's bridging. Okay. You got a couple of travel cards here. I don't know if you're thinking about making a big change, and that might be kind of what's weighing on you. But there's definitely a call here to work with others, collaborate with others, talk with others, take counsel, bounce ideas off of other people that you trust. Sometimes this can be a therapy card. I don't know if if you've been thinking about talking to someone to just get clarity. But, you know, this could just be about like talking to your family, talking to your friends, talking to people that you trust. But this is definitely about working together. So if you're trying to like shoulder everything on your own and figure it out all on your own, there's definitely some advice here to don't try to shoulder it all on your own. You know, let people be there and let people support you. I don't know if you're considering a move right now, but these are both kind of like talking about a move, and there's a lot here about making a choice, and there's change. So I don't know if you're like considering a plan to travel or make a change to relocate in some way. Um, but you know, this is definitely indicated in the cards. Page of Wands is a dreamy page, but he can definitely indicate travel. Um, you know, and the Two of Wands is definitely like looking out over, you know, he's looking across the horizon and formulating a plan. And I don't know, these are very much speaking to me about travel, relocation. um and with the Wheel of Fortune here, I'm not sure, but it's coming up heavy, and this may just be for a specific person out there that you are that you might be considering making a big change in your life. So that might be kind of weighing heavy on you. Yeah, there's like it's like you're thinking about like some kind of new beginning. Are you maybe thinking about traveling, relocating, because of something to do with love? You've got a whole Ace of Cups and a Two of Cups here, so I don't know if this is you trying to figure out if you follow your heart or you stay grounded where you are. Um, but I would say if you're not talking about it, talk about it. This is something that you are not going to figure out on your own. Um, it's like you're trying, I don't know, with a Two of Wands and a Two of Cups, or Two of Cups can come out and talk about harmony and love and union, right? But I just, as soon as it flopped down, I just got a strong sense that that's not what it's here to talk about. That it's talking about making a choice, trying to make some kind of choice. But you know, this could have to do with love, but you are definitely going to, whatever this is about, whatever change you're considering, whether it's a relocation or traveling to see someone that you're feeling some love for, or possibly even relocating to be with someone that you love, there is a need here to let go of something. I don't know what kind of burdens you're holding on to. I don't know if this has to do with family, if this has to do with are you holding on to not it's almost like you are having a really hard time deciding if you want to do something new or you want to stay in your old self, if you want to be in a new life or you want to stay with your old life. This is really interesting. But you know, if you're gonna make this change, you're gonna have to let something go. You're gonna have to let something go. There's gonna be some kind of sacrifice here, in order to experience a transformation. But I don't know. I just feel like it's tapping in heavy that like you're almost trying to decide if you're comfortable in your old life, the way things have been, or if you're gonna flop it on its head and start a whole new thing, a whole new life, maybe in a whole new place. Like totally turn it on its head and transform everything. And I don't know if love is driving this, but there's definitely some love indicated. Different people will have different stories. You know, this may just be about wanting to make a move, or just even change your whole life, do something really different with your life that may not reflect what people expect of you. There may be a need to let go of worry about what everybody's going to think about what it is that you're considering doing. But the only way is sort of through, if that makes sense. You're going to have to put the work in. You're going to have to put the work in to figure this out. You're going to have to put the work in so that you can see the results of what it is that you want to do. It's like only you can decide. I just want to see if I can get a little bit more clarity. Okay, you can, one thing that's indicated is to tap into your intuition, tap into your inner knowing. Yeah, this is also talking about if you want to see the results, you're gonna have to do the work. Don't stay stuck in the middle. This is like this is like you're gonna have to dig deep to make a decision. But in order, if you like, it's almost like either way you go, you're gonna have to sacrifice something. Either way you decide, you're gonna have to sacrifice something, and only you can decide like which way to go and which heavy thing that you put down. You have long-term commitment indicated at the bottom of the deck. So again, I don't know. It's like you've got security indicated at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, I feel like the advice is to like get yourself unstuck by talking. You got to talk this out. You got to talk this out so that you can get clarity on which way to go. And you're gonna have to put some work into figuring this thing out. Which way you're gonna want to go. Let's look at near future. Let's look at near future. I almost kind of want to ask like possible outcomes if you decide to stay with the old or go a new way. But let's see. Just gonna see what comes out for near future. This could also just be about you trying to decide if you want to put down the weight of the past and release it and like move into your sort of new future. This may be about you putting down some burden, some attachment, some cord that you have to your past, your history. And trying to make a decision about whether you want to sort of like move in a new direction and like open yourself and love again, or, you know, take some new chance, some new opportunity. It's almost, I just feel a real sense that there's some pull. There's some pull up between setting down some type of burdens of the past, or like there's some decision to be made there about releasing something and moving into something new. And it's almost just like being stuck in the middle and not being able to decide. Like if you're maybe you're trying to figure out if you're ready. There you go. There you go, King of Pentacles. See, he was at the bottom of the deck. All right, listen. Can't make this stuff up when the cards repeat. I don't know, Sag, but I just heard like a message streaming through new. Sometimes audio messages just stream through during readings, and the word new is just like screaming, new. Almost like an excited little kid screaming new. So I'm not here to tell you what to decide. I can only tell you what is coming in, what is streaming in. What is with the repeating cards? Holy smokes. Okay. All right. We have a flip here inside the deck, so we're going to take that one. We're not going to take all the ones that fell on the floor. Okay, we're just going to... That was like a lot. I'm just going to shuffle one time to refocus energy. And we're just going to ask for one more card. Okay, listen. you what's in front of you in the near future? This is you experiencing long-term security. But you are going to experience this through a transformation. I think this is you deciding to put down the burdens and just decide to just dive right into your life. This is like you just being like, you know what, F it. I'm going to do me. I just feel like this is you like setting down the weight. There is no weight in this near future. There's nothing weighty or heavy or strange here. There's not anything here about options or choices or even being stuck. But so what there is long-term security, comfort, focus, transformation. This is going to come through transformation. This is you sitting in your empowered mode. This is sort of like you arriving finally at a place. This is really funny, because if you're unable to kind of get clarity on what you want, which direction you want to go, you're worried about like the weight of other people's thoughts and whatever. Emperor is like exactly opposite of that. So you're having like a transformation into sitting in your power, and this is where you get to say, this is what I want, and this is what I'm doing, and this is the way I like it. The Emperor is a very much like, I'm gonna do things my way type of guy, and I don't think that that's an energy that you're sitting in right now. I think that you're you have a lot of weight on you, possibly about expectations from other people, you know, about kind of how your life looks maybe. And Emperor is a space of like, listen, I don't really care what anybody thinks. This is the way I'm doing things, and this is the way that I want things to be. He's very structured, and he's got his own mind, and he is not very flexible to bending to what other people want. This may have to do with love, because you've got a Two of Cups coming up here. So if this is a question about like moving into something to do with love, there's harmony here. There is alignment here. This would be a well-balanced match, and it's falling right under King of Pentacles. So there's a potential here for a long-term solid commitment. But if you don't have anything going on in your life about love, then what would be tapping in for you is just making a choice to just dive. This is where you're no longer standing at the edge and trying to figure it out and not knowing exactly which choice to make. This is where a choice has been made. This guy is like ready. He is at the edge. He's on the precipice of doing his next thing. He's like ready. And what is that? That is closing out a whole old chapter and the start of a whole new deal, a whole new life, a whole new balanced, beautiful beginning. The World is a very positive card to get in terms of needing to set down burdens and make a choice to just sort of step into a new way of being, a new life, a new place, a new you know, this might have to do with travel again. With the Three of Wands here. You know, it could. But the World, this is just like you coming out on top, and this is just like being sort of resolute in a beautiful new beginning. This is sort of like this is like a shedding of everything old that it just needs to die away, and just a close out of it, like a clean sweep of it. And especially with the Death card here, I would say you've got just high potential in the future to just clean it all up and start something new, dive right into it. And this is something positive. Whatever direction that you're thinking about going in, this is like a beautiful direction. This has you very empowered. King of Pentacles and the Emperor coming out next to each other. This is sort of like, it's nice this King of Pentacles is here because it kind of softens out this Emperor a little bit. But if you've been in a place where you have had a hard time defining what you like and what you want and what you need, then the Emperor can be a very positive card to just come in and sort of implement that sort of like structure of like, this is what I want. This is what I need. This is what I want. This is the way it's going to go. You know, so if there's been a failure to be in that mindset, then I would say maybe he doesn't need anything to soften him out. Maybe it's okay that he's here and that he's sort of like stepping up into that role of like sitting in his power, you know, where sometimes he can come in and be like a little bit on the harsh side, a little bit on the controlling side. I would say if there's been a lack of standing in your power, then it's really okay to step into your Emperor mode. And you've got a nurturing King of Pentacles here to kind of soften him out. So that's some nice balance. And you've got a Two of Cups here. This is harmony. This is harmony to do with love. This is really beautiful. And if this is about a choice, again, this is making a choice to step to the edge and dive into this thing, whatever it is that you're trying to decide. This is you taking the leap. This is you diving into it. This is you being ready. This guy is ready. It's some people say that the Three of Wands is about choices, but if it is, I don't really interpret this card this way. It's not how it taps into me, but if we were going to talk about this as a choice, well, what's a choice? A whole new chapter. Close out of the old, start of the new. But what's new is something really balanced and beautiful and whole and abundant and just completely beautiful. So that is your reading, Sagittarius. Hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if it didn't, that is okay. You can feel free to watch your sun, moon, and rising for more resonance in your other placements. Yeah, and so thank you so much for coming out and watching this reading today. Okay, take care, Sag.